Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Facebook. Social media for social change. Brandon Scott, Mary Cunningham, Sam Cunningham. Y'all permitting white supremacy to exist in the Democratic Party. Mary Cunningham, Sam Cunningham. On June 10th, 2008, I testified in front of the Lake County Board. I told y'all kidnapped me on December the 24th. I went home on vacation and came back on probation. I went home on December the 24th, 2007 to file a class action lawsuit. About the war on drugs. That's what I went to. That's why you locked me up. A $2.5 billion class action lawsuit. Mary Cunningham, you know my mama, you know my father, you know my family. Sam, me and you grew up together, but you pick sides with these white people. I named the names of the judges, the lawyers, and the politicians in Lake County, Illinois that get paid to lock up Black Lake County. Judge Bohr stole $15,000 in 1986. Y'all been robbing drug dealers, and y'all been paying to play in Lake County. Judge Hall took a $40,000 payoff from Jeremy Stemick in 2007, 2008. Jeremy Stemick ain't even got a record no more. I got a jailhouse diary, and Sheila Roof got the jailhouse diary from Baltimore. Brandon Scott been knowing about this since the beginning, when Brandon Scott started running for office. That's Governor O'Malley's pet. So when Brandon Scott swearing today, make sure that y'all go to the Department of Justice, Robert Hur, and get my whistleblower's complaint. Go to Delegate Sheila Roof today and get my whistleblower's complaint. Because in the 2021 session, I want access to the grand jury or the Supreme Court. I'm in the hospital. I just had a procedure done on my heart because I've been having heart issues. I'm a activist. I'm not a terrorist. And all I did is my activism in the community. I use a toilet because a toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. I use a toilet because it weathers the storm. I use a toilet because I can't shoot you, but I can shit on you. So Brandon Scott, Nick Mosby, Ricky Spector, Mary Pat Clark, Luke Clippinger. It's about the Democratic Party and how y'all get money off of black bodies. It's slavery under the 13th Amendment. Johnny Oleski asked for a federal investigation in 2018. It's 2021 and ain't nobody did nothing yet. President Obama asked for an investigation in 2008, 12 years ago, and ain't nobody did nothing yet. So I put up my own investigation. I showed the judges, the lawyers, and the politicians that get paid to lock up black America. The 13th Amendment, the new face of old Jim Crow. Racism don't work without black cooperation. That's why Brandon Scott, Nick Mosby, Jack Young, Stephanie Rawlings Blake, y'all made a lot of money off of stop and frisk and zero tolerance. I'm going after your surety bonds, your 401ks. Marilyn Mosby, you don't get a break. You ain't trying to help out inmates because you had this since 2014. I gave you the whistleblower's application and I asked to access the grand jury. Governor Hogan been knowing about this since 2014. If Governor Blagojevich can go to jail for selling Obama's seat, Governor Hogan can go to jail. Governor O'Malley can go to jail. Y'all running a criminal enterprise in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. The same way that you did Operation Greylord in the 1980s, I'm going to do Operation Dominoes in 2021. Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court got my whistleblower's application. President Trump has my whistleblower's application. President Obama had my whistleblower's application. Joe Biden got to deal with it. So when Joe Biden go into office and say I do, my paperwork going to be the first thing on his agenda. Kwaise and Fumi got all my paperwork from Congressman Cummings. I'm a whistleblower on the prison industry, mass incarceration, the war on drugs, stop and frisk. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. Just because you see me by myself don't mean I'm by myself. When Martin had an entourage and Malcolm had an entourage, his entourage was filled with the FBI and the Department of Justice. So I did what you did to Martin and Malcolm. I contacted the FBI and the Department of Justice and told you what I was going to do. My paperwork is in Trip McFeely's office. You got a case file on me in the Baltimore field office on Lower Baltimore Street. I asked for Martin Luther King's job, and I gave you the application, and I put it on film. I recorded the phone calls to my lawyer, Mr. Bailey. I recorded the phone calls to the police department. Y'all made that stop snitching video and y'all sent all them brothers to jail behind the war on drugs. Well, the same way that y'all did the stop snitching video, Bobby Zirkin's law firm, Judge Turnbull's law firm, y'all set up a criminal enterprise to incarcerate black people in Baltimore County. Baltimore County ain't under the dissent decree. That means that you can have a federal investigation, a criminal investigation. I blew the whistle on the treatment of inmates in the Baltimore County Detention Center and the Lake County Detention Center. Sheila Roof got a jailhouse diary. I got a jailhouse diary, and it's online. Governor Hogan been knowing about this since 2014. Ain't opened his mouth. Social media for social change. When I get out the hospital, I'm going full speed ahead. You owe me $2.6 million in lost wages. The contents of the vehicle that you stole from me was worth $130 million. The videotape that you took from me in Lake County, Illinois was worth $10 million. Mary Cunningham was a witness. She was in the audience when I gave that testimony. My brother was there. My brother works for the FBI, William Lewis Davis. And the only reason that you didn't kill me is because my brother. My brother has that evidence. You feel me? I made a promise on December the 11th, 2006, that the name Shorty was going to mean something. So it means something. It means something in Baltimore, and it means something in Lake County. It means that I don't run from no fight, and I don't run from nobody. This is a setback. This is just a setback. My heart is fixed. They're going to monitor my heart. Man, I got to die from something. I'm not going to live forever. But until I'm gone, you're going to give me justice, or you won't get no peace. Brandon Scott, you swearing in today. You're going to be a defendant, or you're going to be a witness. At the end of the day, you got a job to do. When you put your hand up and you take your oath of office, you put your hand on the Bible and you take an oath to uphold the Constitution. Yeah, I took that same oath to defend the country against all threats, foreign and domestic. Baltimore City Police Department is domestic terrorists. You terrorizing the black community. You want to stop the violence in Baltimore? You want to stop the violence in Chicago? End the war on drugs. Legalize cocaine, legalize that heroin, and give it a tax ID number the same way that you're doing with marijuana. But if not, you're going to keep this war on drugs and you're going to keep this violence going. Chirac, baby Palestine. I used to participate in that. Territorial drug dispute, 1981. And when I got tired of that, 1986, I put my guns down. 2011, I put that toilet up. The same way that I put my guns down. I named the judges, the lawyers, and the politicians that get paid in Baltimore County. Scott Schellenberger was on that toilet. He used his position of power to protect the Democratic Party. The same way that Nathan went to jail, Schellenberger gonna go to jail, and Schellenberger gonna snitch. I went to grand jury 2021. I don't want no new laws. I want the Maryland Black Caucus to stop protecting white supremacy. I want Stephanie Smith to do her job. If you can't do your job, then you need to quit. Because 2021, my job is holding you accountable. I got a new lease on life. I got some heart in the game. I didn't go see the wizard to do it. I've been on this, and I'm going to continue to do this till my dying days. You owe me, you're going to pay me. The only thing that white people respect is money. So I'm going to take your money from you. $2.5 billion class action lawsuit in Lake County. A $5 billion class action lawsuit. We're going after class action lawsuits to show you how you do the racism and corruption. And then we're going to go to the grand jury. Marilyn Mosby been blocking me access to the grand jury since she got in office. Marilyn Mosby, Greg Bernstein, Brian Frost, and Doug Gansler. State prosecutor Calabrese. Like I said, my paperwork legit. I'm in this for the long haul. No justice, no peace. You're going to give Tawanda Jones access to the grand jury. You're going to free Keith Davis Jr. And you're going to prosecute Marilyn Mosby, Nick Mosby, the same way that you prosecuted Congressman Cummings and his wife. Y'all been selling seats. And them seats ain't for sale no more. Like I said, when I get out this hospital, I'm coming full steam ahead. I want everything you owe me. You owe me for that truck. You owe me for the computer. You locked me up. You called me a terrorism. Man, I'm going to finish what I started. I ain't bitter, I'm better. And I'm stronger. And when I come see you, I ain't got no gun. I'm gonna pull that camera out and ask you 21 questions. And when I ask you them questions, make sure that you answer. When I see you in office and you had these debates and you had these meetings, and when you go to Annapolis, man, I'm testifying. I want a grand jury for Scott Schellenberger to be disbarred. You got over 10,000 cases going to have to be reversed and remanded. Let my people go way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go. No justice, no peace, and we're going to take it to the streets. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And when I walk in the room, I shut shit down. I shut shit down. Ask Nick Mosby. Ask Hassan Giordano. Ask Ivan Bates. Ask leaders of a beautiful struggle. I'm getting ready to name y'all's names, and I'm going to show you where this money coming from, and I'm going to show you where the money go. Never bite the hand that feeds you. I feed Baltimore. I'm Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue. I've been in business since 1997. I know Governor O'Malley, Governor Hogan, Governor Ehrlich, Governor Glendenning, Governor Schaefer, Kamenetz, Johnny Oleski. I know your power, and I know your money. I know Patarakis, I know Angelos, and they know Shorty. Mic check, because I'm going to check you when I get out of here.